Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. I don't like our president. I think people should peaceably protest and write about what he did in the papers. No, I'm going to church.
No, dude, you can't say that. He's the president.
But I can say that. It's America, and under the First Amendment, it's my right to support freedom of speech, press, and peaceable protest.
Oh, that's right. Good thing you said that. Wait, you go to church?
No, I was just seeing if you were paying attention. The example of the First Amendment is how people can write and print pretty much whatever they want, as long as they can prove that it's true and it's not interfering with other people's rights. And as Americans, we can say whatever we want without being afraid of our government, unlike somewhere like North Korea, where bad-mouthing a government will get you killed.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Yes, can I have my change, please? All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, that'll be it. Thank you. Thanks.
Whoa, you're not gonna rob the store, are you?
No, I'm just practicing the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. A lot of people have a concealed carry, and people freak out over it, even though it is legal and safe.
No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, except for in a manner prescribed by law.
Yes, hello. I'm to be fed and housed here for the week of battle ahead at once.
No way, mate. This is America, and the war is at the east. I don't have to let you in. Why are you here, mate?
Oh, yeah. I might be a little bit lost. Because British soldiers were quartered in colonists' houses against their choice during the Revolution, now we have the choice until it's absolutely required by law.
The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. This is the Murray Police. We're here to search your house because you're being suspicious.
You have no proof, and I don't think you have a warrant.
I will go get a warrant. I will be back. Have a good day.
You too, officer.
An example of the Fourth Amendment is the movie we watched in your class about the case being dropped because of them not having a warrant and them searching the garbage truck at the wrong time. Starcourt, I think it was called. This is used in every day because people confuse the Fourth Amendment.
No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in a militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without the due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without compensation.
Order in the court.
So yeah, and then I went down the stairs and...
You should be hanged for your crimes,
But I have a right to a fair trial, just like everyone else under the Fifth Amendment.
but you obviously did it.
Yeah, but I still get a fair trial. Rather than a rigged trial with a corrupt judge or just straight sentencing, we have the right to a correct trial by jury. Sometimes it seems also obvious that someone did something, but we still have to give them fair trial and a lawyer if they want, because wouldn't we all want that if it looked like we had done something we hadn't?
In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial, by which an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed by of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witness against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Hello, Mr. Brown. I'm your attorney today, Mr. Jones, appointed by the court. Under the 7th Amendment, you have the right to a jury of your peers, and you're being protected by them.
Oh, good. So the judge can't just decide what I have to do on his own?
Yes.
That's good.
A good example for the Sixth Amendment is how we had a friend who went to AISU, which is a school that was shut down because the principal stole a bunch of money and then moved to China. But because of the Sixth Amendment, he was brought back here for his trial. So even though it's about a case that was like a convicted killing, the movie we watched in your class, 12 Angry Men, is a good example of this amendment, because I'm sure the judge just figured the kid had done it, and without those 12 guys standing in that room and talking about it for a long time, he would have been found guilty, when in fact we found out he was innocent. He was saved by his jury. So
In suits at common law where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law.
I'm suing you. You stole our product.
But it's a different label.
But it has the same formula, and it's soap. That would cost me $20.01.
That's what mine says too.
Then I guess we'll have to have a fair trial with the jury.
I guess so. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted.
This is inmate 42069. What did you do?
I stole one chip.
Bail is $8.
So a good example for the 8th is like, because your bail is going to be corresponding to your crime. If it's just like some stupid kid that like broke something or robbed somewhere, his bail to get him out of jail until his court date won't be that much. But if it's like a really bad crime who like killed somebody, there's going to be a lot more of a bail to get him out of jail until his court date, because it's more of a crime.
The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed or to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Hey, you should eat something healthier.
Free country.
Oh yeah, is it a right to eat unhealthy food?
Not those exact words, but yes. Under the 9th Amendment, it's one of those unspecified rights, just like I can get whatever job I want if I qualify.
Oh, okay, cool.
An example of the 9th Amendment is how my father was raised in a little cabin in Olympia as a lumberjack, but because he was allowed his basic freedoms to work and everything, he got into the Air Force and has had many great jobs that earned him and us a great life. As an American, he wasn't held back by his government the way some people are in other places.
The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people.
Okay, so I control all this basic stuff, but basically, besides that, you as a state can decide individually how you want to inflict laws and taxes.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna make weed legal.
That's your decision.
Boy, I sure do love these basic freedoms.
Like in the skit, a good example of the 10th Amendment is how states can decide individually how they want to legalize alcohol, drugs, and stuff. In Utah, it's much harder to get alcohol than in other states, and in California, weed is totally legal for those who are old enough.
I don't like our president. I think people should peaceably protest and write about what he did in the papers. Now I'm going to church.
No, dude.
You were late.
You can't say that.
You were late. You were late. No soldier shall be quartered in any house. I missed a lot.
An example of the 9th Amendment is how my father was raised in a little cabin in Olympia as a lumberjack, but because he was allowed his basic freedoms to work and everything, he got into a military and says, bleh.
No soldier shall be quartered in. I'm talking too fast. What?
This is the Murray Police. We are here to search your house.
We've seen darker times.
I'm just gonna be in here vibing.
Okay.
America!